Welcome here to Allen Hilliard Sports. We are here for episode number 5. We have highlights from the Pocahontas shootout. We'll have a couple interviews from that shootout. And we'll also have some highlights coming up from some other things that have happened here. So be sure to join us along with a guest spot from the scoreboard guy. We'll be back after this.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're
taking a pat over to the flats this time. That's a touchdown just off the bat.
You've hit your fury and kept it in. But it's time now you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Security Bank of Pulaski County, with 2 convenient locations in Waynesville and St. Robert, Missouri, is a proud supporter of the Waynesville Tigers and the Lady Tigers athletics, including all their sports and activities. Security Bank is a member FDIC equal housing home lender. They can provide home loans, auto loans, whatever type of loan you need, and whatever support you need, give Security Bank a call or visit them in Waynesville, St. Robert, Missouri. Danny's Auto Service in Dixon, Missouri is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs this season, as well as all the other area schools and towns around Dixon, Missouri. If you need auto repairs, be sure to check him out on 801 West 4th Street, whether it be alignments, tires, whatever it need be. Check out Danny's Auto Service for all your small and big jobs in Dixon, Missouri. And Redskins, no good. Underneath, we're going to hands, no good. Ball is still tipped, foul, and bucket. Ball is blocked on the backside, underneath. Shot is Pocahontas up, draws the contact, and this is ball around here. 3-point shot. That is good. Brought down by Pocahontas, uncontested on the transition. Points on the board for them. Pocahontas drives down, and 2 more points. Lead for Pocahontas right now. Basket in, drive, shot. Basket is good. All that starting at 3. 2 points in the dead space, and Rivercrest will claim it. 2 points. Into traffic underneath. Good. Jump pass. I believe we missed a bit of a travel on that, but Rivercrest up. Basket is good. And again, the Redskins up. Basket good. I have been there this week and have that issue. Rivercrest underneath. Draws the contact. Steal. Rivercrest foul on the shot. Pocahontas for 3. 3-point shot is good. Underneath, 2-point basket. That is good. Jared Mitchell, the 2-point bucket. And just like that, basket good. 4th quarter of the ball game. 3-point shot, foul. 3-point shot up, off the glass. We're going to take a timeout. Once again, remind you, this game is 3 3 seconds. 3-point shot is good. We're going to take a time. Come visit the downtown service station in Waynesville, Missouri. They have been there for many years. Used to be the Schultz service station. But they do maintenance. You can get gas. They sell Route 66 merchandise. There are plenty things to do downtown. Be sure to stop there and visit the friendly staff. If you need a quick job done, they can take care of it. Or just stop in and say hi.
To the block and tackle the Mac Stack, a Dickey's Barbecue Pit game changer. Our signature mac and cheese topped with Dickey's quality slow smoked meats. And Dickey's delivers just in time for kickoff. Visit Dickeys.com, legit Texas barbecue.
Dickey's Barbecue is a proud supporter of the Newburgh Wolves and Lady Wolves, as well as the area schools and communities in Rolla. Among other areas they serve, be sure to check them out on Kings Highway. Enjoy Dickey's Barbecue, greatest in town. This to get that sorted out here, because, well, Cody Black. 3-point shot is good. Reynolds for 3. 3-point shot. Tigers is good. 19 on the play. Tip up. Tip is good. Reynolds for 2. Assist. Had kind of a dead bounce on it. Tigers underneath. Games. A lot of people like it. I appreciate it. 3-point shot is a bit of a comeback here. Some of the varsity players back in the ball game. Another 3. Did a good job. Some middle scorers did that ball game. Myers with the steal and Cody Black for 2 more points. Cody Black for 3. That will reset the shot clock either way. Something there. Jackson underneath. Jackson basket is good. Some good offense here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. That is, which is coming eventually. 3-point basket is good. The momentum going here. Gonzalez for 3 from the opposite corner. That is good. Omargan's half court. That is picked off. Basket up. Basket is good. 3-point shot is up. Good basket. One time there was a brush fire, but still beautiful. EA 3 Waynesville. Nowhere to go. Basket up. Colton's number 3, by the way, not Reynolds. Reynolds is 10. Schick with taking their time. They do have 9 seconds left. They're going to, Green will get the 3. MJ Green for 3. They can run this out. Instead, they're going to go down, get the layup. 31 points during the JV ball game. We'll have that also. It'll be our middle game tomorrow. Tigers start out with the 3. And Mammoth Spring. 3-point shot. Again, Compton for 3. And next week, we'll start with the Nixa Eagles at Waynesville. Lady Tigers will host Nixa. 3-point shot from the corner. It is good. After this, we'll take a short break. Then we'll be back tonight from Pocahontas, Arkansas. Central is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports for a couple of years now. Be sure to reach out to them on Facebook or give them a call for all your glass needs, whether it be windshields in cars or doors for your home. Auto Glass Central can help. Home Plate Grill in Dixon, Missouri is a proud sponsor of Allen Hilliard Sports and a great place to eat. Grab a burger, grab some waffle fries. They have some of the best food in Pulaski County, located downtown Dixon. The Plato Athletic Booster Club is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Plato Eagles again this year, especially in the Frisco League tournament, during the basketball season, and during the spring. Be sure to check them out, Plato Athletic Booster Club, on Facebook to become a member. Roscoe's Ice Cream Truck in Iberia, Missouri is a supporter of the Iberia Rangers and Allen Hilliard Sports again this season. When you see them, be sure to stop by, grab a sweet treat in Iberia. Thank you from Allen Hilliard Sports. In red is Zenith Hornersville from Missouri. 2-point Not 100% sure on who fouled there, but basket underneath it here, 8-4. Pocahontas with the lead. Shot up, basket good. 3-point shot, Redskins, that is good from deep. Let's get that motorcycle out. Speaking of on second, Redskins with the rebound. From the corner for three, it is good. Pocahontas, we're gonna have a 3-point shot, offensive foul. Garza. Ball's tipped. Redskins with the ball. Layup is good for Cena Cornersville. Underneath Pocahontas. A few seconds between the play clock here. No more play clock. Underneath, basket good. Good play on that. Underneath, basket, no good. Second chance points. Radcliffe trying to make a layup of his own. Lions bring the ball down, double teamed. Layup is good. The first half, off to the corner, underneath Pocahontas. And bolts for two. 2-point shot, it is good. Redskins basket. Shot up, it is good. Second half, and opposite side, basket up, basket is good. And basket is good again. Underneath, basket is good. Ball is swiped out of the air. 2-point basket. One shot, basket up, basket is good. Jared Ross, White, kicks it back out for three. 3-point shot is good. Lions are gonna call for the three. They're gonna score first once again. Sawyer. And the Redskins get it back to that number. Wide open. Basket good. That is the third player to touch that ball down there underneath the basket. And Pocahontas with two of their 48-46. 2-point shot. Foul on the basket. 2 points. Redskins find a hole underneath. That is Bolts with Redskins. 3-point shot from the corner. That is good. Cena Cornersville heading the other direction here. Pocahontas with a miss on the basket up. Basket is good. Vandergraft a little earlier, a few of them, but they are all now out there at the same time now. Actually, it's 30. Nope, I did call it. Pocahontas, Bolts, opposite side for watching. Pawn Shop is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and all the area schools, including the Frisco League basketball tournament. Be sure to visit them down by the front gate of Fort Leonard Wood. The Bank of Crocker since 1911 has been in Pulaski County and the surrounding area for many years. They have home loans, auto loans, whatever loans you need, give them a call. They are member FDIC and the Equal Housing Home Lender.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
To Gonzalez, kicks it over for three. Three is good. And wide open layup. Mr. Black, there's your basket on camera there. We're going to drive on that for Rivercrest, but 2 points back to Waynesville. Or head back to Rivercrest. Basket up, basket. Ooh, whoever wrote that. Sanders. 3-point shot. No student broadcast tonight. They did an excellent job last night, though. Tip is Cody Black for three. That is deep. And we're going to take a stolen Jackson for two with the dunk. Beautiful play there. Stolen. Reynolds this time. Not quite a dunk. Black playing the opposite guard. Underneath, foul, basket good. Rivercrest, second points are good. Pick over there. Jackson's three is good. Rivercrest down 43-27. Whatever the difference is, I think it's 16. Cody Black back in the ball game. 2-point shot is good. Reynolds underneath. 2-point shot is up. It is good. The tier is double teamed over there. Wide open to the lane. Basket up. Basket is good. And Colts for two. Layup is good. Cody Black.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're
Taking a pad over to the flats this time. That's a touchdown just off the mat.
You've hit your fury and kept it in. But it's time now you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix,
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing we do to keep us focused.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game?
To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health.
Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health.
Find the resources you need to keep your mental health a priority.
Love your mind.
Progressive Ozark Bank in Licking, Missouri is a supporter of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats athletics, including this Frisco League tournament for the boys and the girls, and the district tournament. Thank you, Progressive Ozark Bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing and Lender. Town and Country Bank is also a supporter of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats, along with other activities in the Licking area and Texas County. Be sure to stop by, give them a call, member FDIC, for all your banking needs. Town and Country Bank in Licking, Missouri. Boredom of Cross Creek Realty is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Crocker Lions, as well as all the other area Frisco League teams in this part of Missouri. Be sure to check him out at Cross Creek Realty for all your home needs, whether it be selling a house or looking for a house. They have homes to sell and homes to buy. Rennie Tire Pro is your local tire shop in the Licking area. Be sure to check them out for whether it be just changing a tire, buying a set of new tires, small auto repair. Check out Rennie Tire in Licking, Missouri. Rennie Pharmacy is a proud supporter of the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats this year. Be sure to check them out for all your pharmacy needs in Licking, Missouri. The Bank of Iberia is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Waynesville and Iberia communities, along with all the other Frisco League teams in the area. Be sure to give them a call. They are member FDIC, Equal Home Housing Lender, 2 locations, Waynesville and Iberia. And we are here with Coach Chris Pills here after the Pocahontas shootout. And Coach Pills, a very successful shootout there. It was 4 varsity games over the 2 days, and I think both the teams, or all 4 teams seem to, well, 5 teams I guess technically, seem to enjoy the shootout there and came out with some good knowledge down the line, I guess.
It was good to see the Tigers there. A lot of guys that played for me in the past. They were able to get 2 wins. I think Coach Caruso come out there 2-0, and he probably feels pretty good about that. And, our guys, we're just getting out of fresh from the football playoffs, and we've we've played our sixth game now, and we're trying to go 2-0 on the weekend. We were able to do that, so we're 4-2, and you know we've got 4 or 5 guys came off the football field that are playing, just pretty fresh out of the football playoffs. So we're going to improve quite a bit each day, and that's what we're focused on. But yep, we had some good games in there this weekend, and it was really good for our club.
Now you came away with a close victory against Rivercrest, and then pulled away in your second victory there against Zenith Hornersville. But you brought in some pretty solid basketball programs into that, and even Mammoth Springs had a pretty good fight that first night in them.
Well, Rivercrest, you know, they're also coming right out of football, and they've got a couple kids that got hurt late in the playoffs and will be back in a couple weeks. So they're going to be a lot better in a month than they are right now. But they do have Buda Harris over there is a Division I wide receiver, and he is a really good high school basketball player and super athlete. And Rivercrest plays really, really hard, and you know they played us really tough, played Waynesville really tough. So he may have been one of the best players in the tournament. And then Zenith Hornersville that we played, you know, they returned a bunch of guys back from a really, really good team last year, and we were fortunate to pull away from them. I think they're gonna end up having a pretty good year. So I think for the first year we're going to try to expand it next year and probably play throughout the week and get lots of different programs in there to play. We got a nice little place to play there. It's kind of an old school gymnasium, but seats about 1,400 people. And when you get people in there and get good competitive games, it's a really good atmosphere. And that some kids don't get to play in. We got a lot of big arenas anymore, or big gyms that we're playing in. And it's kind of fun to get in there when it's packed. And we'll try to get a few more teams and a few more days going and make it a really nice shootout.
Now you do have a round 2 coming up after the Christmas break there. You have another shootout, I believe, January 3rd. That is that going to be kind of a similar, just bring in a few teams and have them play that day?
We've got Harrisburg, Arkansas playing Van Buren, Missouri. And then we have our junior team will play the second game with Forest City, and we'll play Forest City's varsity. And Forest City's been a very, very good basketball program in Arkansas. So we used to be in the same conference as them, but the conferences switched a couple years ago. So that'll be a very difficult game for us. And Van Buren, we went to their shootout a couple weeks ago, and they're returning the favor. And they've got a really good 2A basketball team that probably will fight for a district crown. So be some good games that day, but it's always good to play some home games. We've got good fans, good community support, and our kids come out to the games. We'd like to have as many home games as we can, just to kind of build our atmosphere up and let our community see us play.
All right, Coach. Appreciate that, and we'll see you down the road. The Arkansas Activities Association believes that athletes are taught by many things through sports, in addition to the skills they learn: self-control, ideals of fair play, honesty, respect for authority, and for opposing players. To learn these values results in maximum benefits from his or her athletic experiences. Once again, thank you to the Arkansas Athletic Association, and good luck, Pocahontas Member School, Arkansas Activities Association.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
The following is a presentation of the Missouri Sports Network.
Hello again, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to Missouri Milestones, the podcast. Season 1, Episode 30. Hey, it's December the 11th, 2 weeks before Christmas. Hey, we started Missouri Milestones with 1,000 career scoring lists for both boys and girls. We now have over 1,500 boys and 1,300 girls. It won't be long before this list combined totaling more than 3,000 Missouri high school basketball athletes. Those lists will continue to grow as we dig out more Missouri high school history, and also as we record and recognize those who will cross that threshold almost on a daily basis going forward. Due to the strong response for the basketball career stats, we've expanded to include 3 stats for football and 5 stats for volleyball, both boys and girls. The popularity of these lists naturally led to our podcast presentation of Missouri Milestones. In each episode, we sit down with one or more standout athletes and hear their stories straight from the source, the work, the mindset, and the moments that make it happen. If you're a coach, an athletic director, or an athlete, or even a proud sports parent, this is the podcast for you. The easiest way to get these lists updated is to follow us on X. Follow me, Guy Newcomb, at Scoreboard Guy, or Kent Mueller at Playing_Sports, or Missouri_Sports at the MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Hey, now that you're following us on X, you know how to contact us. Let's get to the Missouri Milestones interview of the week. The past few weeks, we've heard from both athletes from past years, going back to as early as 1963, athletes that are currently in high school or maybe have crossed a career milestones for their entry into the Missouri Milestones. This week, we have a bonus. 2 ladies crossed the 1,000-point threshold on the same night. That doesn't happen very often. And they're both from the same high school. We're talking about Harrisburg Lady Bulldogs players Lorelei Hunsaker and Audrey Arnold, as well as their coach, Jarrett Hunsaker. You'll also hear something pretty unique about Coach Hunsaker and 1,000-point scores. Hey, don't miss it. Missouri Milestones, the podcast, coming up right after the break, because history isn't just written, it's earned. Back after this.
Hilliard Sports would like to thank the Iowa Woo this year for allowing me to be their provider of live broadcasting services during their games up in Waterloo, Iowa. Be sure to check them out next season on the Arena League, the Iowa Woo.
1 in 10 kids vape. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
The Dixon Athletic Booster Club is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Dixon community, as well as the Dixon athletic programs. Be sure to join the Booster Club. All the money goes to help support the Dixon athletes in the community, whether it be high school, middle school, baseball, basketball, whatever it is. Check out the Dixon Booster Club on Facebook to become a member. $200 to be a corporate sponsor on the video board in the gym.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, presented by Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, the Missouri State Highway Patrol, the Bank of Billings, established 1889, the oldest bank in Christian County, Doak Propane, and Shelter Insurance. Certainly glad that you've tuned in. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here for the holidays. We go to Harrisburg High School for Missouri Milestones, the podcast, episode 30 here in season 1. A place not unfamiliar to the Missouri Sports Network at Harrisburg High School. We'll bring in Coach Jarrett, head girls basketball coach Jarrett Hunsaker. Coach, thanks so much for setting this up this morning.
Hey, no problem. We again appreciate the coverage and thank you guys.
Coach, you got 2 young ladies there sitting beside you who entered Missouri Milestones here, and start wherever you'd like and introduce them, and then we'll visit with them a little bit.
Yeah, I got Audrey Arnold. So they're both seniors, Audrey Arnold, and then Lorelei Hunsaker, who again is my daughter. But again, I had a great week this week at the Glasgow tournament, And these two in the semifinal game against New Franklin, one of them, I think Audrey was 16 points away. Lorelei was 17 points away from 1,000. And they both hit that milestone during that game, which was pretty big. It's pretty big when you hit 1,000, but it's nice when you have two of them in the same game hit 1,000.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit, wherever you want to start, tell us a little bit about, let's just start with Lorelei. That's your daughter. You know more about her, I'm sure. Tell us a little bit about her and what makes her a good player.
Well, the first 2 years, like I was telling you guys earlier, the first 2 years she spent was at School of the Osage down at the lake. And again, even, got a lot of honors her, freshman, sophomore year before we came to Harrisburg, got the position here. But, she's one that can both of them really can do it from different ways. They can score it multiple ways. First of all, they're very good on defense. Both of them are about 5'9" or so. Got a lot of length to them where, they get steals and leads in transition. But they also can they do a great job shooting from behind the arc. We struggled the first game of the tournament quite a bit, but the last two games we've kind of hit our strides. But so they can beat you from, behind the arc, and then can take and post you up as well. So it's kind of nice having, two players that can kind of beat you in multiple ways because we can kind of move them around and do some things with. But Lorelei last year averaged about 17, going on 18 points a game. This year she's a little over, about 23 or so, shooting about 38% from behind the arc, and doing, like I said, doing some great things for us. And Audrey, coming from Fulton, Missouri, the last 3 years, was all conference, all district player, one of the better players in Missouri as well. So we're lucky to have her here at Harrisburg, and her family move into the district here at Harrisburg. But I think last year you averaged almost about the same, 17, 18 points. So it's kind of nice to have, again, the duo, because it's kind of hard, when you just have one, teams can kind of really defend you and try to stop one player, but to have two, it makes it a little bit more difficult. So these two they play basketball for years together on the AAU circuit with Mid-Missouri Cougars, playing for Audrey's dad, James Arnold, who's coached in the college level for a number of years, and then recently with the Missouri Phenoms. So again, it's just nice as a coach. It's lucky to have both these players.
Very good. We'll start with Lorelei. Lorelei, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Tell us a little bit about your game. What do you feel like you do really well, and maybe what are some areas maybe where you feel like you need to improve to maybe get to the next level?
I think I've definitely improved significantly every year, and I'm hoping to keep it up and throughout the season, to keep just getting better overall with everything. I definitely think my strong suit would probably be shooting, and I think something that I can work on is still post moves, which I'm still getting comfortable with, being down below and everything. But I think I'm good about, if I'm, not doing good on one, I can kind of do the other and really balance them out and, do better, whichever one I'm not.
Well, as you make that transition from Boonville, to Harrisburg, one, you got to come up with all new rivals. And I mean, were you familiar with the program or anybody else there on the team?
From Harrisburg?
Yes.
No, not really.
What was
I'll tell you, when the 10 years I coached at Boonville, the only time we'd see Harrisburg was at the Century tournament. In 10 years, we never played them when I was at Boonville. But so no, we came here. This program, this school is all new to her. But again, growing up in Missouri, I knew Harrisburg from the decades of, Steve coached the boys side and Coach Bachmeyer coaching the girls and winning those state championships. So I had I knew the program really well, but I knew it was probably new for Lorelei.
Lorelei, in that couple of years, have you developed rivalries? I mean, with what schools are people telling you, hey, this is our rival? This is the games we need to get up for. Are there rivals? And I mean in a friendly way. I mean, there's always teams you like to play, maybe other players that you enjoy playing against.
I don't think that I really have any rivals. I think, whenever I was at Osage, it was really cool to play Boonville, where I had been before. But we don't play Osage at all here, so I think that's kind of I don't really have rivals. But I know they told me like when I first came that Salisbury and Holesville were kind of like who to look out for. So yeah.
What do you do to kind of get prepared for a game? Let's say you're playing tonight. What are you doing throughout the day to kind of get mentally and physically prepared? You getting rest, water, watching film? What are you doing to kind of get prepared?
Definitely talking. We all really talk like a lot about the team we're about to play and what to expect. So I think that's really how we prepare is by watching film, looking at, their past stats, their players, who to look out for. And I think that really does help us. But our team's really close. So we all definitely like talk a lot beforehand and like prepare ourselves and each other.
Hey, I've even been told they watch film during class and get in trouble. Is that right, Audrey?
Yep.
So even though they know they're not supposed to be doing it, kind of a proud coach knowing that they're watching film on their own, just not in the right time.
Lorelai, what game day? You take the court, you're warming up. What's going through your mind? What are you thinking about? Are you working on shots? Are you trying to overcome some nerves?
Kind of both, but I definitely focus a lot on my shooting when I'm like warming up, and I try to get used to, especially because we haven't had a home game yet. I try to get like really familiar with like the rims and making sure I can shoot well that game. So I think that's mostly what I focus on, but I still get nervous too. So that just kind of goes away though. I just have to like not think about it.
You more nervous before games, or you more nervous right now in an interview?
I don't know. Honestly, both.
I'm going to say she's scared to death right now of the interviews. Me and her dad, I know her well enough. This probably scares her pretty good.
Okay, take us back to that game against New Franklin on the 5th. Did you knew, I guess, going into how close you were on to the 1,000 points? Do you remember the shot that you hit?
Yeah, I think it was a post move.
All right. Now, which one of you got it first, Audrey or Lorelai? Which one got to the 1,000?
Lorelai did.
How much sooner? I mean, what quarter?
I think you got yours third, and I got mine fourth.
Yeah. Third and fourth quarter. Third for Lorelai, fourth for Audrey.
All right. Now, a couple of fun questions here. What do you have a favorite class that you enjoy going to at school? And maybe the one where they let you watch film and not get in trouble, but do you have a favorite class?
Probably I have like 3 PE classes right now. So really any of those. Like I really like playing the games that we play in class.
You have 3 PE classes.
Yeah.
Perks of being a senior,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
when I was in college, all my classes were in the gym because my major was eligibility. I didn't really know. I didn't know.
One of them is with me for an A+ class, so she just kind of like my helper, which is a PE class, but kind of gives us a chance throughout the day. Kind of lets me unwind a little bit, talking to my daughter and seeing how her day went, because it's at the end of the day. But it's kind of nice having her as a helper there, and get to talk to her a little bit about her day and what's kind of going on.
All right. Again, we're visiting with the Missouri Milestone members from Harrisburg High School seniors Audrey Arnold and Lorelai Hunsaker, along with their head coach, Jared Hunsaker. And Lorelai, just a couple more questions here. One, do you have a least favorite chore to do at home? What is your least favorite chore?
Probably my laundry. I hate doing my laundry.
All right.
I'll vouch for this.
Dad gets on to me about it. But.
Do you
don't pick it up? The problem. Yeah. It don't get to the basket in order to do the laundry. It stays on our floor.
Do you have like a favorite go-to food? Do you have any like superstitions, like got to eat the same thing on game day or do the same thing prior to a game? Anything superstitious?
No. I think I tried to do that my freshman year, but I like any kind of food, so it didn't really work out.
All right. Now, as far as next year, and I know you're just halfway through your senior year, but have you made any decisions about what you're going to do at the next level?
I know I definitely want to play in college, but I'm not 100% sure where I want to go yet.
Right. You have any particular area of study? Is there something you're looking forward to maybe becoming a professional in?
Either something with like nursing or business, which is two totally different things, but I'm really still deciding.
All right. All right. Well, congratulations on being a member of the Missouri Milestones. There's no membership dues. There's no secret handshakes or anything like that. You've already paid your dues. You've gotten into it. But Coach Unsicker, tell us a little bit about Audrey.
Like I said, Audrey came to us from Fulton, Missouri, where she spent her first 3 years. So we're lucky to have her. We're in the red and white here at Harrisburg. But she just committed to Drury University down at Springfield. So we're glad to get her taken coach her here this last year. But I'm very excited for her future down in Springfield at Drury. Great program at the D2 level, which she's going to excel out there, getting not only a great athlete, but a great student as well, and a great individual as well. But like I said, we're lucky to have her here at Harrisburg, and she runs the point for us, and just like Lorelai, she can score multiple ways. She has a great mid-range jump shot, which she can get off the ground for, so it's kind of hard to guard. But she can take and get you. Defensively, she's averaging, I think after these first 4 games, about 5 steals a game. She distributes, and so not only does she score at almost 18 to 20 points a game, but she'll get you about 5 or so assists and a half a dozen rebounds as well. So she's pretty versatile. So it's like I said, as a coach, it's kind of nice having both of them here, and they're really, really good about getting their teammates open and distributing them, knowing the importance of being a team game and stuff as well. But Audrey's a special player that can do some great things not only this year but down the road as well.
Audrey, congratulations for being a member of Missouri Milestones.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about what you do to get prepared on a game day.
I watch a lot of film, listen to music to hype myself up, and I talk to my teammates. Like Lorelai said, a lot about our opponent and what to look for, because I haven't played a lot of these teams before, so it's good to get some background knowledge on them for sure.
So what are you listening to? What's on your iPod?
Just a lot of rap, mainly.
All right. You have a favorite artist?
I really like Drake.
All right. Tell us a little bit about your game. Coach talked a little bit about the ability to, get the assists, get rebounds. What do you feel like you do really well right now at this point of your career?
Like he said, I really like the mid-range shot. I've been working on that for a while, and it's kind of my go-to right now. So.
And don't have to tell me the answer to this, but do you have a favorite spot on the floor that you enjoy shooting from?
I really like the elbow or like the wing for a 3.
All right.
Yeah.
You didn't have to tell me where, because now everybody's going to stack the elbow and the wing, but that's all right. That is okay. So game time, what are some things you're going through as you're warming up? And a lot of times, and I've interviewed baseball players, softball players that, in the bullpen, they're warming up, they're pitching, they're in the batting cage. They feel like, okay, I'm going to have a great game today. Are there days where you feel like, hey, I'm shooting the ball really well? And I know you've not played at home yet this year, but are there games where you feel like you're shooting the ball really well, you're going to have a good night?
Yeah, there are definitely games when I'm hitting them in warm-ups, and I'm like, this is going to be a good game. So.
And some of the people, and I was this way, if I had a good warm-up, I was terrible. I couldn't hit anything. I would hit everything in warm-ups, and I decided, okay, it's God's only going to give you so many heartbeats. He's also only going to let you make so many shots in the game. So I'm not even shooting the ball in warm-up. But now you've made your decision with regards to going to Drury. Mm-hmm. What went into that? And that's kind of in my backyard. I'm down here in Southwest Missouri. What went into that decision?
Well, I visited a lot of schools, and I really liked all those. But whenever I visited Drury, it just felt like the right fit for me, and I really liked the coaches and just the players, and really like Springfield, so it just felt like the best fit.
Well, maybe one of the top Division II gymnasium facilities, in the country.
Definitely.
There on campus. So, any particular area of study?
Yeah, I think I plan on going into business, majoring in business, maybe something in like advertising or marketing.
All right. Well, we may be calling you because we've got some great
far away. So
nope.
We've got great advertisers with Chevrolet and banks and things like that, but we could always use a few more. So business or marketing. What, as you look back on your high school career, and let's say you could get in a time machine and you could go back to that Audrey who was an 8th grader and you could give her some advice based on what you know now as a senior, what advice would you go back and give yourself? Would it be get in the classroom more, the weight room more, don't get down on yourself? Well, as you think about that, what would you go back and tell yourself based on what you know now as a senior?
I'd probably tell myself to take it more seriously because I didn't think I was going to even, I don't even know, just, get to this level at what I am now. And I feel like I could have been even better if I would have taken it more seriously and gotten in the gym more at a young age.
What's your least favorite chore?
Probably doing the dishes.
Doing the dishes. All right. Do you have a go-to food or any superstitions, something you have to do before every game?
I like to change my socks. I always change my socks before every game.
So you're wearing a different pair of socks every game?
I
mean
have
socks
the ones
during the day?
And then I change into new ones before the game.
Okay.
Better than what you wore to school.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay. Yeah. We thank you for that. No.
That's tremendous. You've kind of had to become accustomed to a little bit to the rivalries and the big games and things like that. What have you learned so far about Harrisburg and their rivals?
Kind of like Lorelai said, how people have just told me about Hallsville and Salisbury and places like that. I don't really know much yet.
All right. You're 4-0. You just won the Glasgow tournament for the first time, I think, in 8 or 9 years. That had to be a tremendous feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the shot that put you over 1,000?
Yeah, it was a reverse layup.
Reverse layup.
It was right at the end of the game. I'm in about a minute or two left, maybe.
Yeah.
So I think it was probably weighing on her, looking up there, knowing she needed to score to get 1,000 with a minute or so left. But yeah.
Very cool. Well, Audrey, congratulations. And, on behalf of the Missouri Sports Network and Missouri Milestones, the podcast, congratulations to both young ladies. I've got one more question for both of you, but I'll visit with Coach here for a second. Coach, you're 4-0 this year. This is your second year, I believe, there at Harrisburg. Talk a little bit about you went 22-7, I think, a year ago, won a district title. Then you faced a very good Tipton team, I believe, in the state sectionals. Tell us what, going into this year, what your goals were, and maybe even some of the people you lost due to graduation and who's kind of stepping in to fill those roles.
Sure. Last year we had two seniors in Evelina McKenzie, who plays over at Millikan University, D3 over in Decatur, Illinois. She averaged about 13 or so points for us last year. It was the top of the press, so Audrey's kind of replaced her. Evelina, just like Audrey, was about 5'9", 5'10", had some length to her, and could score in multiple ways, especially around 15 feet in. She was really good around the basket and distribute as well. One thing about Evelina was she was just a really good passer. She could throw a skip pass or something right on a dime right to our players and stuff. And then we had Macy Ellis, who was a 2 or 3 year starter, I believe, for Harrisburg before I got here, who was our third leading scorer, about 6 or 7 points a game, was great defensively. And she was really good about attacking the basket. That's one of the things we got to do a better job of, is attacking as a team. And again, we had probably our best attacker kind of graduate last year in Macy. But we have a lot of players back, a handful or more that got a lot of time last year. Jaden Stevenson, who had a great game in the championship game against Marceline the other night, had a couple big threes and some free throws down the stretch to take and kind of seal the deal for us. And we're expecting some things from her. Poppy Spry, who's a post inside, who's gotten a lot stronger in the weight room, does a great job hitting the boards and giving you a few points a game. And then we have like Brett Ackman, who does a great job. Isabel DeMuth, who can shoot the ball inside and outside. Same thing with Brett. Is one of probably our third leading shooter from the outside behind these two. Lainey Timbrook, another guard, and then we have a good some underclassmen, some sophomores and freshmen who are stepping up this year, getting a lot of time, who played maybe JV last year. The sophomores did. So pretty well-rounded. We really stress defense. We always talk about from day one how our defense truly could be our number one offense. You know, we press you, zone press you, make some misses, and try to make it kind of get you out of your comfort zone, make you uncomfortable at times and stuff. So I think sky's the limit. This group right now, we're averaging about 60 points a game, only giving up about 38. And we got a lot of work to do and a lot of room for improvement. But this group comes to practice every day, willing to work, put the time in. So I'm eager to see and kind of excited to see what we can do this year.
Very good. Again, this is Missouri Milestones, the podcast. We're visiting with Harrisburg seniors, Audrey Arnold and Lorelei Hunsicker, along with their head coach, and Kent Mueller alongside. And I know Kent's got a couple of questions, at least for you guys as well. Kent, go ahead and ask what you'd like to ask.
Well, a question for each of the girls. If a freshman comes up to you and says, "Hey, I want to score 1,000 points too. What do I need to do?" What do you tell that freshman?
To be able to work inside and out on the perimeter. I think being able to be like all around is really important. And like I said earlier, like if you're struggling to shoot threes that day, you know, you can still know that you can score some way inside.
Yeah. And I would say just get in the gym and continue to work.
You know, what we score 1,000 points, there's a lot of consistency. I mean, you know, you got to be usually a player that plays about 4 years. You know, you got to get a lot of games under your belt. You got to a little bit of luck to it, meaning stay healthy, you know, because the more games you miss because of injuries or something it's just time taken away from scoring those 1,000 points. And so like both of them said, I think a lot of it's just get in the gym, working at your game, trying to score, like Laura said, multiple ways, get to the free throw line, get some easy points. But
And for each of you, Owen, take 3 words to describe the other's play. Audrey, how would you describe Lorelei's basketball play in 3 words?
Smooth, fast, and long. I don't know what to say.
Athletic, cool, and probably long too. That's probably what I would say.
Very good.
All right. Now, which one of you is the biggest talker on the floor? Who talks the most on the floor?
Oh, I think maybe you. Really? Yeah.
They're both pretty quiet. I can tell you that.
I don't
They're
really
both fairly quiet. I would love for them to talk even more, you know, but that's something we always talk about every day in practice and stuff, communication, being those leaders and not only leading by example, but being a vocal leader. So they can both kind of improve on that a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I told you at the beginning of this interview it would take 15 minutes. We're at 24 minutes into it. So obviously they've talked.
Yeah, that's true.
They've answered questions. But I just have one more question for all of you. And you can just notify or respond by raising your hand. And I am a mandated reporter for the Missouri State Highway Patrol. Do you always wear your seatbelt? Okay, you didn't follow direction. I said raise your hand.
Yes. Yes.
No, I'm just kidding. Well, Coach, I greatly appreciate you helping set this up. And I know we've struggled a little bit getting through it here in the beginning. I hope they didn't miss too many classes during this time. And now they can get back to class and watch their film footage again.
Trouble. Yeah.
But
we got 3 PE classes. She's probably missing 2 of them. You know, that's probably all she's missed today so far. So, but like I said, we appreciate the coverage and again, kind of with these 2 with the great milestone of hitting 1,000 points. It's nice to kind of be acknowledged and, you know, letting people. I always tell them, you know, efforts don't go unnoticed, and it's nice of you guys to reach out and do this interview.
All right, very good. Well, next time we can get your team on. We also, you know, we've got holiday greetings that are getting ready to go out, so I may send you, and this is for your entire team. They can do a holiday greeting. I'll send you the script, and there's only thing you have to say are the underlined words, which are basically put your seatbelt on. Everything else is up to you. You can ad lib and we've had schools even make it into a video, like I'll send you one. But
TikTok generation right here, so I'm
Yeah.
sure they can come up with something interesting.
All right, very good, ladies. Congratulations,
Thank
and
you. Thank you
good
so
luck the rest of the season. And I hope we get to visit with you again.
Say by the bell. Right. So, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, you guys have a great day. God bless.
You too. You too.
Action Highway 28 is your local gas station for all your small grocery needs. Also, your Hunt's Brothers pizza provider, making it fresh in the store and keeping it warm under the lights for you. Multi flavors to choose from. You get 3 for $30. Also, all your snacks, chips, whatever you need, down to your beverages and down to your sweet snacks. Check out Dog Patch. The Dixon School District has been a sponsor of Allen Hilliard Sports for many years now and continues to provide sponsorship. They have 3 state-of-the-art schools, including a high school, middle school, and an elementary school, all in Dixon, Missouri, serving the Dixon and St. Robert area children. Be sure to check them out at their new admin building on the corner downtown, just off of Main Street, the Dixon School District, Dixon, Missouri. Osage Electric is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and all the schools in their district in Pulaski County, Missouri, along with Marys County and other locations throughout Missouri. Good luck to the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs this season from Gas Osage Electric. G-Tech Fiber is built to last. Your local area internet run on Gas Osage Electric power poles. Reach out to Gas Osage Electric for all your G-Tech Fiber internet needs. Whether you live rural or in the city, they can provide internet. Chris Pills Basketball is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, Pocahontas Redskins, and the area schools. Allen Hilliard Sports will once again be providing the coverage of the Waynesville youth football for grades kindergarten all the way to 6th grade this year, from week 1 all the way to the championship in November. Games will start first week of September. Be sure to reach out WIF Football if you'd like to play. ZCM Timber Harvesting is a supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Iberia Rangers and Lady Rangers in this basketball tournament. Want to thank them for being a big sponsor of this tournament once again. Go Rangers and Lady Rangers. Good luck from ZCM Timber Harvesting. Shelton Welding Custom Fab and Repair in Dixon, Missouri. Give them a call for all of your needs on your trucks, your home, whatever it may be. If it's a welding job, Shelton Welding and Custom. And thank you for joining us this episode. We hope you have a great week. We'll talk to you next week. Again, thank you from Allen Hilliard Sports. Security Bank is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, and they are the main supporter this year and sponsor of all broadcasts with Allen Hilliard Sports. They've been around since World War II through the thick and the thin, supporting the Waynesville St. Robert community through all these years of growth, and continue to support the Waynesville St. Robert community through 2 locations in Waynesville and St. Robert, one in downtown by the courthouse, the other location in St. Robert. Be sure to check out Security Bank of Pulaski County for all your banking needs. They are member FDIC, whether it be car loan, house loan, they can make it happen. Again, thank you, Security Bank, for all your support. And Security Bank wishes the best for all the Tigers and Lady Tigers this season in all their competitions, whether it be arts or athletics. Again, Security Bank of Pulaski County, 2 convenient locations.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're
Thinking of Pat Over's knee flaps this time. That's a